guys and gal, I hope you enjoyed that juicy B-roll sequence. Yes, we have finished our Magnus vs Leman diorama, featuring full magnetization, both of Leman's Wolf Brothers, Leman and Magnus Pro painted, a fully custom 3D model diorama which includes translucent resin warp fire lit up with 4 high-powered UV lights. We don't fuck around when it comes to our dioramas, but we also wanted to do something a bit different today. Instead of me just making this video a glorified ad about the diorama and how you can take it home, I thought why not check out the workshop and give you a bit of a behind the scenes of what goes into making a diorama over here at Dice Dioramas, and how much of an operation we're actually running. Let's go check it out.
Bro.
Hey bro.
Welcome to the den.
Yeah, good to be here on my annual visit. Check out the dungeon.
I'll show you around. It's probably been a while since you guys have seen the dungeon. We've upgraded, I'd say, quite a lot of stuff and optimized the space that we're working in. 5 or like 6 by 6 meters to work in here. Over in the corner over there is where we do all of our B-roll for the dioramas, all the photogrammetry which we've completed recently. So it's like our little pocket studio. We've got our 3D printing and kind of wash station over there. Over here we do our electronics, bunch of storage behind us, and majority of the filming and diorama building gets done right here. So we've got 2 C-stands with a macro and a wide lens, and then all of our cutting, kind of like heavy carpentry work, foam cutting, all that shit gets done over there. Trying as hard as I can not to scratch your fucking cars, so.
I appreciate it. Take it out of your salad.
Oh God, no. We've just recently bought heaps of new equipment, I would like to say. It's pretty expensive stuff, but one thing I can't buy is sunlight and air.
We're definitely looking to move into a bigger space. Gives more room for a bigger team. As with everything, for that to scale, we need to scale. So if you guys have been interested in signing up and joining and giving it a go, that would really help. Everything we get, we reinvest back into Dice Dioramas.
We just finished building the diorama, Magnus vs Leman. It's got 4 high power UV wash lights in there, and that's what actually illuminates the translucent resin surrounding the battle. It's all packaged up over there, ready to go to its window.
Yeah, we don't know who that is yet. It could be you, could be a dad, probably not your sister.
Hopefully your mum.
Hopefully. Yeah, she's got double entries after last
Yeah.
night. What is something people don't really realize when it comes to diorama building, and what makes diorama building so difficult? Because so many people love dioramas, but it seems like no one's actually building dioramas.
It's true that you say that. I thought I'd see way more dioramas online as well. I think the barrier to entry is actually quite high. It takes a lot of like skill and creativity. You need to know what you're doing because it's like kind of baking a cake. There's a lot of very specific steps and stages to get a really high quality end result. The equipment is expensive. Once you have it, then the cost of production comes down. But to buy all of this equipment here, like fuck, set us back quite a lot, right? I'd probably say those 2 things is what limits a lot of people going from like painting their miniatures to then presenting them really nicely on a diorama.
Okay, so with all the equipment you've mentioned down here, what are some of your favorite pieces of equipment to use?
I'm a bit of a pyro, the blowtorch.
He's got it handy.
Every time Riley comes down here, he always grabs this thing. We've got an even bigger one over here as well.
It makes me feel like a cowboy.
So we use these tools here to actually burn foam, which is like highly toxic.
We have a blowtorch battle.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a bad fucking idea, bro. So how did you blow yourself up? My second favorite would be UV resin. Essentially, the best way to demonstrate it is you shine UV light on, look at that. And it fucking instantly dries, man. Which is a lifesaver sometimes when you really need to glue something together.
For any diorama builder, that will be your absolute best friend, even for hobbying in miniatures, to be honest.
So that's a good tool. And then there's a tool over there that scares the absolute living shit out of me. Dude.
Fuck that.
It sounds like it's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, I can hear it from my office whenever you use it.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say those 3. That one because it gets the heart pumping.
So obviously there's like a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes into building a diorama. Clearly people mostly just see the end result in epic B-roll sequences. But if I wanted to follow the process of the actual diorama build itself, where would I be able to follow that?
All the BTS is going up on our Instagram, our TikTok, and then some of them onto our YouTube shorts.
Sure. So all these dioramas are all well and good, but how do I or anyone actually take these home or win them? Like what's the process if I wanted this D&D diorama in front of us? I wanted the Magnus vs Leman, how do I get it?
You just become a member, bro. You just become a member. You're like,
I knew that.
My business model. All of our members have a chance to take home these insane dioramas. On top of that, we're giving away Warhammer monthly And there's a bunch of other perks such as affiliate codes. We're going to be injecting a lot more painting tutorials soon. We had a chat about that earlier today over a coffee. What type of membership tier you become will dictate your chances, really.
Yeah, there's also a boost system if you don't want to commit to a membership or a subscription-based system. We 100% respect that. We know a lot of stuff these days is all subscription. It can be quite a lot, and that will enter you into one specific giveaway. You can just lock in just for that one, no commitments. So we've got a half-made diorama there. We've got a tower there. We've got a bloodthirster there. We've got a dragon there. We've got a box full of demons and grey knights there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. So tell me about it.
This here, it doesn't look like much right now, but this is going to be our Dungeons and Dragons diorama. And we're actually doing this in collaboration with Arc Villain Games. So this is actually a modular watchtower, and we're putting the dragons in D&D. And then after that, we're building a Grey Knight diorama.
Yeah, Grey Knight versus Demons of Khorne diorama. This will be one of the demons featured. We've got a shitload of bloodletters. We've got Castellan and Crow. We've got squads of Grey Knights. That diorama is actually going to be amazing. We're very excited for that one. Even Skulltaker will feature. It's actually a moment from the lore when Castellan and Crow and Skulltaker face off. Did a little poll, and Gazkal versus Yarrick will be a dice diorama.
And this is something that we are working on in the background. This is a community diorama. So all of these NIDs were hand painted by our community members, and they shipped them to us.
The devastation of Baal, so we're going to get Blood Angels made as well.
Yes.
That's going to be like a mega diorama.
Yes.
So we don't know when it will come out, but as you can see, we've already started the process.
Yep.
Chris is going to paint a Norn emissary for it.
Yes.
So
very excited for that. It's been sitting there for a while.
There's a lot going on. The future's bright. We're locked in. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming. We've got new ideas always coming up. We've got great ways to kind of build the community, build the value, and build the dioramas.
We're trying our best, and your support helps, honestly. It's really exciting.
Even just the bronze membership tier, the amount of value you get and the amount that supports us is insane. We're already so proud of what we've managed to create, and I'm excited for what we'll create in the future.
Exactly. Good job, bro. Well done.